Now we will hear from Alejandro González-Varas, Professor of Public Law at the University of Zaragoza in Spain, on law, religion, and coronavirus between the United States and the European Union.
Yes, good evening, everybody from Spain. Sorry for this audio. Well, it's truly an honor to deliver this speech in this webinar, and thank you to organizers. I'll try to explain the main legal measures and reactions with regard to religious freedom and COVID in the European Union and the USA. More than half of the European Union's member states proclaimed the state of emergency at the beginning of the coronavirus epoch. All member states have prohibited public gatherings, including religious ones, in different ways, though. In the American case, there have also been some differences between states that have permitted religious assemblies, even with restrictions, and the states that have banned them. Then, in the development of lifting COVID containment measures, European Union rules haven't spoken at any time about religious celebrations, but Council of Europe texts have made specific references to religious freedom indeed. The most of religious denominations have cancelled their public worship activities, both in the European member states and in the United States. And they, the religious denominations, I mean, have deployed a cooperative attitude with the civil authorities. In any case, this behavior has not prevented them from showing their complaints about the limits eventually imposed on religious freedom. In the European frame, the most rooted denominations, such as Christian churches, have claimed that the reopening of churches must be implemented in dialogue with ecclesiastical authorities. Nevertheless, these situations have usually not reached the courts in European countries, and there isn't case law in the courts of the European Union or in the European Court on Human Rights. This is a difference from the situation in the USA, where the banning of religious gatherings has raised more often litigation in US courts, even in the Supreme Court. Finally, at least in Europe, religious minorities such as Muslims or Jews have had other worries. For them, it has been disturbing the rise of hate speech, racism, stereotyping of minorities, and misinformation. They have also been alarmed by the spreading of blaming the creation and propagation of the virus on them. Thanks again.